In the last class, we seen derivations of motion equations and velocity, acceleration concepts. So today we are going to discuss and today we are going to solve some related problems to the water acceleration, velocity and deceleration and remaining quantities. So why problems are important in physics? Why? Because it's quite different from mathematics. So mathematics and physics both are different topics here. Nothing but both are based on calculations. But that calculation is different and physics calculation is different. So understanding question, in the last class I said, so understanding question is very important to us. So here one question is given there, just I am giving you an example how to solve problems in physics. So example 1, these are there in your textbook. After completion of class you can check once check that book clearly. So see here, a car moving with acceleration 2 meters per second square. Car moving with the acceleration 2 meters per second square. Find the distance travelled by the car in 10th second. So what is the question? A car is moving with the 2 meters per second square acceleration and it's covered some distance. And he was asking actually in 10th second, what is the distance covered by an object here? What is the distance covered by an object here? So tell me how to solve this problem. We are having some different motion equations now. By using of that motion equations, how we can calculate this? So that thing is very, very important, how to apply these motion equations and how to apply these values into that motion equations to getting a proper value, the correct value. So that's what very important and very easy, difficult to. It's a complex, definitely complex, and that's what understanding is very important. Understanding is very important. So now see here the first thing. So read question or read which thing is given problem carefully. So a car moving with acceleration, was asking acceleration, given acceleration. So what is the acceleration of car here? 2 meters per second square. A is equals to 2 meters per second square. So A is equals to 2 meters per second square. And remaining anything is given here. So just a distance in nth second, I mean the 10th second here. So here the 10th second, what is the distance covered by a car? So he was asking distance. He is asking what? Distance. We don't know what is distance. Let's take S equals to find what is S. Now here 10th second, what is the time period of a car covered? Some distance here. We don't know that. See here. AB are 2 points. It's a path, one car covering some distance with 2 meters per second square acceleration. So A is equals to 2 meters per second square acceleration. It is covered AB distance, was covered AB distance in total time. Say that X time. In X time it was covered that complete distance. Say example, it's 1 kilometer distance. X time, in X time, car covered 1 kilometer of distance. But what actually was asking here? At 10th second. At 10th second, so for example, in 10th second, in X time it is covering 1 kilometer of distance. What about in 10th second? We don't know what is 10th second here. I mean, what is the distance here? We should not calculate like that. So we don't know that. Now I am consider that as nth second. So here n equals to 10 seconds. N equals to 10 seconds. Car is moving with acceleration, it's in motion. So initial velocity 0. They mentioned initial velocity anything? Nothing. So it was not mentioned any initial velocity. Okay, what about final velocity? It was not asking the car was covered complete distance here. And at nth second, what is the distance? So okay, in 1 minute of time, I am going to cover 1 kilometer of distance. Okay, 1 minute. I mean in 60 seconds. In 60 seconds, I am covering 1000 meters. What is the distance covered at 20th second? Got it? How the question is related to? So see here, u is equals to 0. Now substitute this in the formula. Distance at nth second, u plus a into n minus half. So if you are modify that formula, nothing, s is equals to ut plus half at square. This is our formula. So but t is not asking here. So next half, so nth second means half. I mean nothing but here maybe we are simplify this formula into this. I'll explain you that later how the formula becomes Sn equals to u plus half, Sn equals to u plus a into half n minus half. Clear? So we will discuss that later. First of all, see. So the formula is modified like this. So now substitute that all values here. Sn equals to, what is u? U is 0. 0 plus, what is a here? A is 2 meters per second square. 2 meters. What is n? N is 10 second. 10 minus half. 10 minus half. So now see, Sn equals to 2 into 10 minus half. Sn equals to 2 into 10 minus half. Now let's calculate. Two into 10 minus 10 into 2, 20, 20 minus 1. 20 minus 1 by 2. 2 cancel, that is 19 meters. Sn equals to, at nth second, at n, (15 meter per second). 15 meter per second. Car stopped. Car stopped it after 5 seconds. Car stopped after 5 velocity, 15 meter per second. Car stopped after 5 seconds by application of brakes. Find the deceleration. So we require this deceleration. When speed is going to decreases, and that time the body has deceleration. Yesterday class we seen that. So car is moving. Stop. The car going to stop because when applying brakes, car speed is gradually decreases. And that time